in darkness, I shall be light.
Yo, and welcome back, you crazy mofos. Thank you for joining me again to find out just who is the best 1v1 player in the Purge tournament. Last round we saw Sir Epet join Spirit in the next round, and let's see what S4ngetsu, one of the guys I play with regularly, can do against Astnia. I have seen Astnia team up with Saya recently, where Astnia played very well, so I'm looking forward to seeing how well Astnia plays in the 1v1 environment. So let's get ready to war as we watch S4ngetsu go head to head with Astnia. Let's go! Hello, welcome back. Astnia versus S4ngetsu. So, yeah, looking at the lineup to begin with, both players have got pretty much exactly the same abilities and almost the same. Slightly different Dire Avenger upgrades. They've got the silence on the Banshees and the improved grenades. All the same heroes. Let's see if the hero abilities are the same when we get in game. Just slow it down a bit so I can actually keep a track on what's going on. So we're going to have a look at Astnia first. We've got Ronan's presence, Striking Scorpion, hasn't the invisibility on the Banshees, and Webway Shield. We have the 3 DAs coming out, or the 2 builders. Let's have a look at S4ngetsu, see what he's playing. So, same sort of thing. I'll expect a triple. Same upgrade on the... Yep, on all 3. But so it is basically an exact mirror match, almost exactly. So it's just going to be a pure skill against skill contest. See who can outmaneuver and play the other opponent, because there's no difference in abilities whatsoever. It's almost a pure mirror match. I do love this map. This map has got to be one of the best Eldar maps, I would say. It's very big, which is great for them. They can get around and move quite fast around it. And they also have lots of high ground advantages. There's lots of ledges here for Reapers and Snipers to sit on. It's a really strong defensive map for them. We do have a Webway gate going down for S4ngetsu in the same places where Spirit placed his. So that's quite interesting. Both players opting for the exact same location. And there is one going down for Astnia as well. So both players will have Fleet of Foot upgrade when the battles do commence. Again, so far players just doing very typical things, moving across the map, taking the points that make sense to them. The only difference here is S4ngetsu does have his units doubled up with a builder. And S4ngetsu has popped the stealth, which is going to give him the element of surprise. He's interrupted the guys, which gives him the perfect time for the grenade. Oh no, the grenades have missed. He's misplaced them. The third one's not too bad. Nade's going everywhere. Game looking crazy at the minute. Very even at the minute. One of Astnia's squads is taking a lot of damage. Her shield's completely down, and she has lost some models. Apologise. I'm not sure if Astnia says she. I have a feeling she might be. If not, correct me afterwards. There is an infantry portal going down for Astnia in the middle of the map, which will be quite useful. And there's also one now going down for S4ngetsu on the triple on the east side of the map, which is good. So units will be able to be reinforced from these points. Just having a look around the map, see if there's any movement. Nothing really to report at the minute. S4ngetsu's moving across. Astnia looks like she's moving up on the left side of the map with her Dire Avengers, and S4ngetsu's quite happy to stay near the triple. And this is nice harass here. S4ngetsu's just lost a requisition generator, which is exactly where I would have pushed up, given the map style and where the units were placed. S4ngetsu returns the favour by pushing up onto Astnia's natural and doing exactly the same thing here. Both players are going to trade rec points at this point. Yep. Oh, S4ngetsu's lost 2 though, to Astnia's only losing 1, so a better exchange for Astnia. S4ngetsu does have a stealth unit nearby, throws the grenade, misses. We are going to have an engagement here. It's going to be 4 against 4 in terms of Dire Avengers. Nade's going down. Oh, we have a Reaper squad on the field that just got hit, and the shield is completely burnt down. Very good hit from the grenade, and well maneuvered there from Astnia. Moving away, getting ready to come back in. Perhaps to try to finish off that Avengers. I would not let the Avenger get away with that much of a shield. It'd be a really good time to attack before the shields can regen. A lot of pressure here coming on Astnia's shield gen, however, with the Dark Reapers on the high ground. As I said before, a massive advantage. Astnia is coming in to try and disrupt this. Grenades going down, landing good. Oh, Dark Reaper is down. Dire Avengers were too late to respond and defend with their own grenades. The Warrior Portal is down in the mid though for S4ngetsu, so he can reinforce here. The Spiders are down for Astnia and for S4ngetsu. This is a very close match, but because of the Warrior Portal that's on the field, I would say S4ngetsu's at a massive advantage here. I don't feel that Astnia can teleport hers in because I think she's already done that to the midpoint. So at this point, it's not looking good. This sort of fight here, Astnia should think about moving and just leaving this fight alone. Both players are trying to trade spiders though, but it looks like Astnia's have gone down and S4ngetsu spiders are having a real good time, still almost full health. The shield is still up with a quarter remaining. So right now Astnia needs to get out of here and just leave this fight. Perhaps look at moving units into the shield with a Banshee squad, perhaps to try and hold the shield. The fight was lost. There's no way Astnia can push up on this warrior gate, with this warrior gate here. Really, really strong from S4ngetsu. Looking very confident here. Grenade down. No micro on the units there. Bad from Astnia. Already down on units. So be really careful of the squad she does have remaining. The Reapers on the high ground just ripping into this Dire Avenger squad. Nothing that Astnia can do to defend against that. And a grenade goes down to finish them off. Real nice timed grenade there to not let the Dire Avengers escape. Meanwhile, the spiders are working over the gen. Astnia's in a real bad position here. Not looking good at all. We have a couple of Dire Avengers stealthed. Another webway gate has gone down for S4ngetsu just to give them the extra move speed. Now, if you combine that with the one in the middle of the map, you can see the circumference that it covers on both of these gives him almost complete coverage of fleet of foot for his units, giving him a really strong position to maneuver in and out of fights without taking as many casualties. Dark Reapers on the high ground just hitting grenades down, focus fire on the one Dire Avenger squad. Spiders jump in, interrupt all of them Dire Avengers. Astnia is getting punished here. Astnia needs to just escape and try and hold and survive until the spiders are back out. Maybe try to look to relocate the Warrior Portal or push on a different lane perhaps. Taking this fight up here with the high ground advantage is not a good idea. No good can come from this. The only way Astnia can get back into this fight is to wait for those spiders, come in with some Avengers, come in with one or two Banshee squads and maybe ambush the Reapers from the high ground. Oh no, still getting burnt. Two Dark Reaper squads here on the high ground. Spiders just holding off them Dire Avengers. There is no way Astnia can push up onto this. I don't know why Astnia is still trying to. I would not be. I would be licking my wounds and looking for another angle on the map to perhaps maneuver towards. It looks as though S4ngetsu is just biding his time at the minute. He's got a massive eco advantage with the gen being down. Double Reapers up. Just, again, at this point, just going to blob out his units. Astnia with only 4 Dire Avengers remaining on the field. No hit spiders, but they are up in the 1 second. And if Astnia can make good use of these spiders, there is a slight chance for Astnia to get back into this, but it's going to be difficult. Those spiders should really be going stealthed up onto the top of that hill and interrupting those Reapers, because there is no chance of winning this fight without them Reapers being stopped. A grenade does go down to interrupt one of the squads, but perhaps would have been a better technique would have been to send the spiders on the top right squad and then grenaded the bottom right squad and focus fired the bottom right while the spiders work the top squad. The spiders are coming in here. We're going to have a spider v spider match here. Again, Astnia should be moving back to the Warrior Portal to try and fight at that point. There's no way for Astnia to reinforce the units. The Dark Reapers are working over the Warrior Portal. It's only a matter of time before it goes down. Spiders are looking like they're going to drop again for Astnia. Ah, that's a double. The spiders are still good. A quarter health on S4ngetsu. Just working over these Dire Avengers. Working the shields down off them. Needs to be careful to get them out here so he doesn't lose the squad. The spiders are out. Ah, and Astnia has had enough at this point. Calls it. That is GG.